¿Cuántas veces escuchamos es lo mismo, no es lo mismo? La realidad es que de la mano con historia no, y en el día de hoy vamos a poder entender un poco más. Así que, sin más preámbulos, presentamos con ustedes el señor Scott.
Hello everybody, how you doing? You lasted this long. Some people don't even know the difference between cannabis and marijuana. You know, cannabis is the umbrella, really, that encompasses all aspects of cannabis plants. But the law distinguishes hemp from marijuana, and cannabis, I prefer to use that term over marijuana because marijuana to me is a very derogatory word to call something that is so vital to human health. So my name is Scott Giannotti. The industry calls me the Hemp Coach because my experience in cannabis spans across many different sectors of the cannabis industry, as well as 20 overall years in healing thousands of patients with THC and thousands of patients with CBD, as well as educating people on investing in cannabis, consulting on different aspects of the hemp and marijuana industry. I've made it my business over the last 20 years to make sure that I had my hands in every aspect of cannabis so that I could help as many businesses and people when this business became legal. And I'm the founder of the Cannabis and Hemp Association, which is a trade association from New York. People want to know what the Cannabis and Hemp Association do. One, we seek to bring the marijuana and the hemp businesses together. You're going to see in my presentation, they oftentimes fight with one another. That needs to change. The second thing is to bring the global cannabis community together so that we can share ideas, beliefs, knowledge, and most importantly, friendships. I'm not a doctor, and many of you may not be doctors, but you don't have to be a doctor to really learn about cannabis. You just have to care about the well-being of other people and your own personal future here. The government of Puerto Rico hired me in 2016 to educate at the Caribe Health Summit. I spoke to over 500 doctors, teaching them about medical cannabis tourism. And today, you might want to throw tomatoes at me, because I'm not going to talk about THC. I love THC, but we're talking about hemp, we're talking about the non-psychoactive cannabinoids, and how that's going to impact your life, how it's going to impact your wealth, how it's going to impact your health. I brought Innovative CBD, one of the most prominent brands in CBD, to Puerto Rico. And soon, Innovative Extractions and their medical grade cannabis will also be here in Puerto Rico. My same client has also brought their THC product, has just got their license. But the reality is that so is hemp. And hemp is going to be in your food supply if your government decides to allow that. And we're going to talk more about that later. But when that does happen, and it is definitely happening in the United States, it'll be the first time in over 120 years that cannabinoids will be reintroduced into the human diet. And last but not least, probably my favorite, infinite business and social opportunities. This is so critical because many people say, it's disgusting what's going on in the cannabis industry with all the money that's going on in cannabis. Guess what? Those people who say that don't know the first thing about cannabis, because financial health, financial well-being is a part of regular health. It's critical. How are you able to be healthy mentally and spiritually when you're always worried about being able to pay the bills? This is social entrepreneurship. This is an opportunity to be in an industry that can create real change in the world today.